Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to this edition of Dishing Out Flavor. Today I'm in the kitchen making Kataifi. Kataifi is the phyllo dough. So I want to thank Connie Kazan because this is basically her recipe, and you can find her on TikTok at Connie Sweets. So I've adapted this recipe, which is her recipe, for a low carb version. So using the canola oil, bamboo fiber, the King Arthur keto wheat, cornstarch, and some pink Himalayan salt. Now in Connie's recipe, she just used regular flour and cornstarch with the salt and the oil and water. But in low carb, our flour does not work the same as regular flour. So I had to play around a little bit. I tried to do it with just the keto wheat baking flour and the bamboo fiber. It did not turn out right. And because this flour absorbs more water, I had to add more than the 3/4 cup that goes in the original version. So I actually had to use 1.5 cup. So 350 milliliters of water is what I had to use. But don't worry, guys. I will link everything in the description below to show you all what it looks like. Just make circles. Give it a few seconds. It cooks up very, very easy. So this is where I've been putting everything over here. So I have it in rows of 3 because I'm piling up after I do like 3 of the batches in the pan, and then I pile it up as in 3, 6, 9, 12. But although there's a pile of 3, that's still 1 serving. So right here, that's 3, 6, 9, 12 servings, and I still have more to go. Now I'm attempting to come up with 15 servings because 15 servings of this along with the cornstarch in there will still only be 2.5 net carbs, which would be wonderful because what I want to do with this is to be able to make the Dubai chocolate. And I bought my pistachios. I have to make sure I have some white chocolate. I definitely know I have milk chocolate, the Lily's milk chocolate, but I'm not sure if I have any of the white chocolate left. But it doesn't matter because I don't even have my chocolate bar molds. The ones that I have are so thin, and I wanted the really thick ones. So this will come in 2 parts. So definitely right now I'm making just the phyllo dough. Now here's a better one without all the drips in there. See, it just comes up very, very, very easy. It only takes about I would say about like 5 to 10 seconds. It varies depending on how the heat is distributed throughout the pan. And there's no oil that needs to be in the pan because you have that tablespoon of oil already in the mixture. And then you're using a non-stick pan. All right, so I am done with my Kataifi, and I just have to pop it in the oven because that's what she said, pop it in the oven. I don't know for how long, so that part is still being tested. and I was able to get 15 servings. I could have gotten more, but I stuck with 15, and I just kept using what I had in the bag, the piping bag, just piling more on top, especially the piles that seem really, really thin. Okay, for the large pan, I'm gonna put in the oven, but for the one that just had the 3 portions, I'm gonna put these in the air fryer and see how it turned out. So far, this is how things are going in the oven. It's coming out very crunchy, as you can see. So I was kind of worried, being with the low-carb flour. Sometimes low-carb flour has a tendency of making things stay soft. So I'm glad to see that wasn't the case with this. All right. Okay. And to make these a little bit more crisp, actually, I don't know if they would have turned out crisp on their own or not. So before putting them into the oven, I actually sprayed them with a little light mist of oil. So as far as the oven go, they've been in the oven for 15 to 17 minutes, and that was at 375 degrees. Now these are in the air fryer. I just flipped these over. I'm gonna put them back in. It still has like a minute to go. Let's see. And as far as the air fryer, they've been in there for I did 18 minutes for them, but at 350. All right, it is done. And since this is already toasted, I won't have to do that process with the butter since I sprayed on the oil, and these are already toasted. And it already has a nice crisp to it. Hope you can hear the crunch. So that's gonna be fine. I just have to wait for my molds to arrive, and I'm gonna have to go back to the store and get some white chocolate because I don't have any. I have all types of milk chocolate, no white chocolate, but no worries. I'll have everything I need when I actually get ready to do the next part, which will be assembling the Dubai Chocolate Bar. Okay, so part 2 of my video, I just poured the pistachios into this strainer, and I'm boiling them to remove the skin, because I just didn't want to have them around in there loosely, and then, so I think this will be a lot quicker for me. Lift this out of here, put that in the towel, rub it together, and get the skins off. Okay, these have been boiling for about like 5 minutes. I did a little test to see how that would work, because the person that had the pistachio cream recipe, they just said to de-shell and de-skin, but they didn't say how to. So, you know, there's that. Okay, I need both my hands for this. Okay, so that is done. So what I had to do is after I put them on the towel, then lap the towel over, then with the palms of my hands and just roll it in the towel several times with both hands. And then I was able to de-skin those pistachios. And there's my 1 cup of pistachios skinned. All right, I'm gonna let this hang out in the oven with the dough. Okay, guys, so over the weekend I made a Dubai chocolate bar, but a low carb version, of course, and I wanted to see how it would turn out. So on this side, because I was gonna make 2, but I struggled so much with just one, I was like, I'm gonna save, because I think maybe I'm gonna do the strawberry one over in that one, and that's only if you guys want a video on how to go about making this. So anyway, let's take this out and see what we have here. Yep, it's not the prettiest. Something didn't get covered right there, but that's okay. It's homemade, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Let's go ahead and break it open. You're gonna have to forgive me, guys, because I forgot to turn off the do not disturb before I started filming, and I got a call. So as I was breaking open the chocolate bar, the call happened, so I'll have to kind of like try to edit this together. So let's see here. And I just pulled it out of the refrigerator. And so this is what it's looking like in there. Well, that is good. I am not disappointed. So I'm gonna try to, I was trying to find where this is really, really good, guys. Normally I don't do taste testing, showing myself eating, but this is good. So, oh, let me pause this right quick. Okay, so I was able to make the phyllo dough, or the Kataifi, that's what it's called. Apologies for mispronouncing the name. And I do have the recipe for that, so I'll probably release that with what I'm going to edit together. And then hopefully I'm going to go to the store today or over the weekend and get some strawberries and make the Dubai strawberry chocolate bar. But see, I was able to make this. These are low-carb Kataifi, and they're very crunchy, just like the original one, but this is my low-carb version, and you guys can see. This is very crunchy. So, and one out there was not thinking that they will never probably get a chance to taste the Dubai chocolate bar in low carb form. Surprise! Now you can. All right, guys. That is so good. I'm going to have to portion this to like 2 blocks a piece. So this would be a serving of 1, 2, 3, 4, a serving of 5. I wouldn't go no more than 2 blocks each, unless you're really going to cut down on your servings of what you're going to have for the day so that you can take in more. And that just depends on how much of a chocolate and pistachio lover you are. But guys, that is so good. So, so good. All right, guys, stay strong, stay positive, stay focused, and as always, be blessed. And I'll see you in the next video.